back. I am so excited today that we are going to have Fall Decorate With Me Part 2. And today we are going to be doing the dining room kitchen because I do believe that if you love fall, you have to sprinkle that happiness around your house. For those friends that are new here, my name is Victoria. I'm so glad you're here. I live in Florida. This is my fall sweater because it's literally 91 degrees outside. But my AC is turned low. I've had my pumpkin spice. It smells like fall in my house thanks to candles. And I'm totally in the mood to hang out together and decorate for fall. I hope that you will be inspired and get some new fresh ideas today. If you see anything that you love, you can probably get it for yourself at freespiritbundle.com in the Build Your Own Bundle section. That is where so many of the things that I'll be decorating with came from. If you love all things home related, you are in the right place because that's what we do together on our channel. I am a professional interior designer for a living, so a lot of times my husband and I, we work together. We'll take you on jobs with us, we'll do design install together. He often will teach us a do-it-yourself, how to do things the right way. The most efficient way. Scott's really amazing at that. So get comfy and cozy from your home as I invite you into mine. Grab your favorite drink, maybe something yummy for fall, hot tea, pumpkin spice. So let's go decorate. Let's start in the dining room. Let's start with the tables. I am gathering everything from faux leaves to dried leaves to pine cones, candles, acorns, squirrels, all the things that I believe reflect this fall season. And I simply made a fun little vignette collection on this beautiful box that my dad and I built together. And actually all these items that you see here, I have for sale right now at Free Spirit Bundle. I have a tablescape box. It's a limited edition box. And everything except those little squirrels, those were from the collection last year. But everything you see here on this table, it's actually available to you right now at Free Spirit Bundle. I'll be sure to link that, and I would love for you to go back and watch my tablescape video because I did the whole table very similar to what you see here right now. The difference is that I pulled out the centerpiece and I traded the pumpkin. I stole him from my bookshelf, which you guys saw last week. But you can see that just layers of candlelight, cozy votives, seasonal textures and colors like dried florals and the feathers and all the fun different colors of candlesticks instantly help the table to be alive and ready for the fall season. Tis the season for cozy hot tea. On my little tea bar, I'm putting this past bundle vase, filling the bottom with acorns, and then just adding this simple gypsophilia stem. It's actually plastic, you would never know it. So beautiful and simple. Let's move on to the other end of the dining room, where I have a buffet. I'm so happy that I remembered that I had this lamp in the garage. It made such a difference. Lighting is so important, you guys, when it comes to adding that cozy factor, especially during the fall and winter seasons. That little picture that I put on an easel, I actually stole him from another room in my house. You guys need to think about shopping your own home and switching things that maybe are in one room, make it feel fresh by bringing it into another room. Then I got my old big wooden bowl and I took the pine cone garland. It was actually a whole garland and I just detached the pine cones and placed them in the bowl to give a really beautiful festive feel at the end of the dining room. And of course, we can always have a pitcher in a dining room. That gold pitcher, so stunning. That's a spoiler, my friends. That's all I'm gonna say. And I filled it with just leaves from the season. The greens and burgundies. Candlesticks are another great way to change out color for the season. I chose to put these green ones. I really loved how they looked. And of course, the fun little wooden pumpkin. I love mixing textures of woods and metals in this candle. So fabulous. This little leather tray I found at a vintage shop. And I will always tell you guys, when you collect a little vignette on a tray, it really helps elevate and feel more upscale, more of a designer look. So you can see the buffet is styled very simply with seasonal colors and textures, and of course our happy little pumpkin. I will tell you guys, I was nervous about my plate wall when I started decorating for fall. This is something I have recently switched out, but there were multiple plates. There were 4 plates that were really bothering me because they were hot pink. That one had a big hot pink floral, so I swapped it for the brown one. And there was another hot pink and orange and light pink and turquoise. So I just switched out these few plates. That little guy is a new one. And I just added more seasonal colors. And I'm so happy that I didn't have to completely change my plate wall. It really turned out great. Another thing to do in the season, switch out your textiles, my friends. I added this little burgundy guy onto the blue chair with all of our ivories. It's velvet, so that's a warm texture for the season. And this little vase, I've had that guy for years. I got that at Target. Again, just the cranberry berries and a pumpkin candle. I love my little give thanks tray because it does hold all my little accessories for my candle lighting, which I do every single day in my house. Let's move on to the kitchen. I love coffee and I love pumpkin spice. It makes my heart so happy. So I had a lot of fun redoing my coffee bar for the season. I love the little squirrel. Thank you, my friend Christy, who gave me such a great idea to put all of my little spoons from Free Spirit Bundle in my squirrel vase. And the fun acorn spoon with my pumpkin tray. I use all of these things every single day. And again, just like we talked about in the dining room, when you gather things on, for example, here I used a cake stand, and then my coffee and my grinder are on this gorgeous spoiler tray. You guys got lots of spoilers today. So now the bottom of my coffee bar is ready, and we are going to move up to the floating shelves. I love decorating for fall, but I also love that when I do change out things for seasons, it makes me feel more clean because when I take everything off the shelf, we dust it. I'm going to add some of my favorite cookbooks on this corner. And then I have this Pass Bundle vase set that I love using as bookends, but I'm just going to switch it up just a little bit and keep my utensils in there, which I can easily grab since it is on the first shelf. It's very functional, the first shelf, and I love the little wheat. It's just, again, a texture of the season. I stole this from the boys' bathroom, the picture. I was like, that's going to be perfect in the kitchen. So I stole that from their bathroom and put the yummy ground Dunkin' Donuts coffee in the pumpkin and added 2 more little pumpkins to finish it off. And I love how our little first shelf came out. Moving right along to shelf number 2. Now this one is a little taller, so my recipe box is not something I need all the time, so that's why I feel good about putting that on the second shelf. And then I also want you guys to think about things that you might have out all year and you can just tweak them just a little bit to make them seasonal. For example, these bowls, I have them out on the shelf all year long. I added a little bit of moss and this fun little pumpkin and made a little set of them. And then I usually have little cupcakes in my cloche, and you can see that I just put pumpkins in there, The moss kind of anchors it and gives it a little more texture. And shelf number 2 is complete. And this shelf was filthy, full of dust. So was the light. So again, it was a fun opportunity to clean things up. I love the lion's tail in this black glass pitcher that was in my cupboard. So what a happy time to pull it out. I've never used the black pumpkins in the kitchen. They usually go in the boys' bathroom. So I was really excited to kind of pull in the colors of the wallpaper in this space. And I just want to encourage you guys, think outside the box. Don't put things in the same place every year. Swap things out because I promise it'll make it feel fresh and new. Let's move on to the countertops. I love my big chunky cutting board, and I use cutting boards every day. How cute is that pumpkin cutting board that I got this season at Anthropologie? I loved him. And notice again, I'm putting my everyday items that we use on a small riser to kind of collect them, keep them together. The brown bottle, that is a fun find from Lake Lore when Scott and I were in the woods together. So it's fun to have a story behind your things too. And I just put little seasonal details into the glass bottle. Moving along to the other side, I love this handmade item from our past Free Spirit bundle, and the outdoor kitchen just screamed fall to me. I found this little pumpkin at Anthro this season. It smells amazing, and the vessel, how cute is the little pumpkin vessel? I love it so much. Just fun little cozy details like candlelight and elements of outdoor, and we're using all the things that we have to use every day. So it's kind of tricky when you decorate the counters because you want it to be seasonal, but of course you can't lose the functionality. I saw this as another fun opportunity to take away the spring and summer lampshade and put a more simple palette for the fall and winter. During the season when you're decorating for the holidays, there's so much movement going on with your eyes that in my living room, dining room, and kitchen, I switched them out to plain solid shades instead of having a texture and pattern. You can't forget about a fall decorative towel. This one is so plush and yummy, and I loved the mustard stripe. Just again, a super simple way to bring in the seasons with colors. It's definitely tissue season, so we always have these out in this beautiful vase, again with the riser, my friend, collecting all the things that we use every day, from our little hand scrub to our sponge, our scrubbers, our hand soap, and I couldn't get rid of the life with the live plant. My 2-tier tray is another item that I keep out all year, and we use these things every day. Our napkins, the salt and pepper. I added the fun little pumpkin onto my past bundle hands, and I just anchored it with a little bit of moss. But our butter and salt and pepper and all the things, try taking a votive and this season put toothpicks in it. Of course, candlelight will make it all cozy and festive, but it's super functional with just a little touch of the season. It was so much fun having you today decorate the kitchen, dining room. I hope that you are inspired. If you guys find something that you love in the fall collection, be sure to use coupon code FALLLOVE, because we all love the fall, Fall Love will take $10 off your purchase at checkout. And remember that every time you purchase from Free Spirit Bundle, you can feel good about it because you know you're going to get gorgeous things, but you're also giving back to our local community. I want to leave you guys today with one of my favorite quotes is this: recognize someone else's beauty without questioning your own. Comparison, you guys, is the root of all of our insecurity and all of our pride. And I just want you to be reminded today that you are extraordinary, you're beautiful, inside and out. And if you think anything nice, I think as women, we just need to say it out loud. If you recognize another woman's beauty, tell her. If you love her shoes, tell her. If you love her smile, her soul, her kindness, whatever it is, speak it out loud. I think we forget to do that sometimes. And we question our own beauty when we see others. So don't do that. I challenge you. If you think anything nice, say it out loud. And be sure to go back and watch the living room and foyer if you missed that Decorate With Me, or even the week before that when we talked beautiful tablescape together. I'm gonna make sure I link those for you below. And I hope you have an amazing week. I hope this new day of Sunday is working out for you guys, and I can't do this channel without you. I love you guys so much. I'm incredibly grateful, and I hope you have an amazing week. Bye, guys.